Hey Love Sweat Fitness, it's Katie. So today's video is a lot different than normal. There's something that's been kind of killing me on the inside and I had to talk to you guys about it because it's driving me crazy. So I'm sure a lot of you have heard about the Essena girl and her, I don't even know what to call it, like explosion about social media. And there's a few things she said, like most of what she said, that really just irked me and was really wrong. So one of the big things she was talking about was how social media is fake and super bad and everyone needs to get off social media. Well, being someone who's on social media, I don't really feel like that's a fair statement. If you're a fake person and all you care about is how you look and exactly like the position of everything in a photo and you want to look like super cool and perfect, then yeah, if you're fake, your social media is going to be fake. But social media as a whole is not. It actually allows people to show many sides of them, and it's just like a totally unfair, broad generalization. And I feel like what she did was took this embarrassment she had from her own like self-realization, and instead of just having a video and talking about how she went through all of this and how she used to do these bad things and now she's changed, she decided to say like everyone out there on social media is bad and they all do fake products and they just like get paid to sell stuff to you and you should get off social media. It's not true. Like, do people get paid to promote products? Yes. Have I been paid to promote products? Of course. Like, you work with brands. It's our jobs. The difference is there's people like her and other models out there who don't really care at all about what they are posting on social media, what the products are. They just know that they have this fan base that's gonna follow and buy, so they'll post whatever. There's a lot of people, including me, that don't do that. I'd say about 80% of the people that approach me, I say no to because they're products I don't believe in or I believe are like totally terrible. And so the only stuff you ever see me post is like 10 to 20% of what I get approached with, and it's stuff that I truly, truly like, actually use, believe in the brand, believe in the products. And so if you trust me, then maybe you'll like it or try it too. And I really try to be super open and honest with you guys about that. But again, there's a huge population out there that doesn't, and that's who she's talking to. So yes, are those people bad? 100%. They don't care about the people in their following or fans or whatever, and they look at them more as these fans that just like their page versus a community and don't take responsibility for what they're sharing with others out there. So that's totally wrong. There's a lot of reasons why social media can be super good, and some of what I was telling you before. So I was one of those people who used to watch some of those girls and look at their pages and be like, oh my gosh, they're so pretty and they're cute and they look healthy and they're looking great, so those products must be awesome. And then I would try them and have bad side effects, or like detox teas and things that like they don't talk about that stuff because they probably actually never tried them before. But there's a lot of great influencers out there who make it their job to try different things and to share good stuff with you guys. So when I started Love Sweat Fitness, the whole reason I got on social media was to be able to share to a bigger audience all the things I learned going through all those different crappy diets and products and things like that, and be able to share like what works and what doesn't, and have a positive influence on people bigger than what I could have locally. So there's people, like Kayla and Cassie Ho and the Tone It Up girls and hundreds of other, especially just in the health and fitness industry, that are really good influencers and really care about the community that they're sharing information with and put a lot of thought into what they use, what they don't, clothes they wear. I mean, anything they're showing on their social media pages, and they care about it because they care about you. And that's something that's so important to me. I want to make sure that everything I share is something that I trust enough to recommend it to someone else and to share it with you guys. And if you try it, awesome. And you just really have to make sure that you can trust the people you're following on social media. But social media as a whole is not a bad thing. Again, it allows you to have interaction with people. Before, you got all your information from TV and magazines, and whoever owned those were just shooting out that information to you, right? Now you have a chance to choose where you want to get your information, who you trust to give you that information. And social media has allowed that to happen and allow average people to test things and try them out. So like your best friend could be trying stuff out and being like, oh my gosh, I love this, and sharing it with other people. I think it's also funny because like if you say you love like Taylor Swift, Ryan and I were talking about this, and like if you love Taylor Swift and you saw her in a commercial for like a makeup brand on TV, you would never be like, oh my gosh, I hate Taylor Swift. I cannot believe she's getting paid to do this commercial. You'd probably be like, oh, I love Taylor and she loves this brand, so it must be a good brand. Like, I'll try it out. And she probably does like the brand. We never think twice about it. But I think social media can be such an amazing place because it allows us to share things we do like, and someone who is a health and fitness expert, who has an education, who has the experience, who's tried these things, and you can trust saying, yeah, I've tried it, it's great, or I've tried it, it's not. And aside from all of that part of social media and like the education and being able to share those things, it's just fun. So yeah, is there bad stuff out there? Of course, but it can be an awesome place just to have fun, to connect with friends, to be able to connect with people that you like. Again, so like before, if I like Taylor Swift, I'd see her in like shows or concerts or somewhere else. Well, now I can comment on her Instagram page and she might comment back to me, and now I have a personal connection versus it just being this like person. So I think really the bottom line, like when it comes down to the whole social media issue, is that yes, there are bad fake people out there. Of course, there's going to be in any platform, whether it's TV, movies, magazines, newspapers, at a job, like I don't care where you are, there are people who are just fake people, and what they're going to show you is going to be fake, and it's terrible. And yes, there's bad pages, of course. So really, as someone in the community or someone on social media, I'd really challenge you to just expect more out of who you're following. Know their background. Like if they're a model, modeling's great, nothing against that, but if they're a model, like they may not be the best person to tell you that this tea is going to help you lose a lot of weight. Look for people who you know have experience or education, or that you can trust or build a relationship with, to get your information from them. And for all the social media influencers out there, I also challenge you to really always think beyond yourself. So it's not about you and just the paycheck you're going to get. You have a community that looks up to you, that comes to you for advice and for answers, and we have a huge responsibility as social media influencers to make sure that what we are saying is true and good and sound. And just out of respect for our followers and who we're with in our communities, to make sure that everything that we put out there, we 100% back. And of course, are there going to be times where maybe we make a mistake here or there, we try something and later on we try it again and we're like, ooh, you know what, it's not my favorite, or I found something better. That's going to happen, but I think being open and honest with your community at all times is going to get you very far. So at the end of the day, social media can be super good. It can be extremely helpful. It can be a fun and educational tool for everyone. So let's just all get along and stop making ridiculous broad generalizations, because you end up just kind of looking stupid. All right, girls, so I'm definitely going to want to hear your thoughts on this. So make sure you comment below and let me know the good, the bad, the ugly. Give it all to me. And if you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget, good things come to those who sweat. So we'll see you next week for another awesome workout. Bye.